Hi friends, welcome back to another video, and if you're new, hi, my name is Paris. Today's video is going to be a July wrap up, a August TBR, and a haul. I keep getting my months mixed up, it's really bad. June, July, August, yeah, I did that right. In the month of July, I did not read any books. We're not surprised though, because I've been in a reading slump for a little while. But I do have some books to haul, and also I have a nice TBR for this month. So like my videos usually go for my end of month wrap up TBR haul videos, I usually do the haul first from the previous month, the books that I read the previous month, and then my wrap up for the next month. So we're going to start with the haul and then go straight into the TBR because of course I didn't read any books in the month of July. So the first bunch of books that I actually have a whole separate haul video for a company which I'm affiliated with called Second Sale Books. I'll have the video linked up in the iCard. I have, I think, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, I have 6 books from Second Sale that I hauled. So I'm just going to go a speed round through the books that I got from the Second Sale website. Before we do that, I forgot to mention that I have a new hairstyle, which is pretty obvious. I have little like bangs, fringe thingies. I did cut them myself. So if it looks a little bit jagged, that's probably why, but I did it impulsively, so... You know, I went through it in July, okay, so... But at least I came out with a cute hairstyle and some books. Anyways, so going through these books, we have Tithe by Holly Black. We have The Winner's Curse by Marie Rutkovsky. The Falconer by Elizabeth May. Lament by Maggie Stiefvater, and Graceling and Fire by Kristen Cashaw. So all of these books I got from the Second Sale website. You can use my code on the screen to get some money off, and also the link for the Second Sale website will be down below in the description if you want to grab yourself some bargain books. These books really only cost like a few dollars each. And they're second-hand, I forgot to mention that also, so save the environment, get some good books for really cheap. The link will be down below, and also the don't forget to watch the video of these books so you can see what they're all about and also hear more about the Second Sale website. So now that we have those books out of the way, we're going to get into the other books that I got this month. So all of the books that I'm reading this month, I actually received this month, which is funny. So we're just going to be talking about the same books over again, which is fine. This next book is a really special one that I actually got sent to me by the author herself, and it is called The Loves of Our Lives by Karsyn Wallace. This is a contemporary story, a multi-generational story about 3 women in America. In the package, she also sent me some beautiful stickers that go along with the book, which is super cute and adorable. I plan on making an Instagram reel about it, so hopefully that will be out soon. But this book is really cute. I'm going to read the blurb for you. So it says, are you still hung up on your first love? Or maybe you're way past your first love and are trying to find the perfect balance between family, caretaking, and your own ambitions. Emmy, Jo, and Willa wrestle with these very dilemmas. The road to love and fulfillment can be a path full of sharp edges and distracting turns, much compounded when you're a black woman in America. The Loves of Our Lives is a multi-generational story that follows the saga of a grandmother, daughter, and granddaughter from the 1950s onward. Emmy, Jo, and Willa all face different challenges in the pursuit of love and happiness. Giddiness, betrayal, unwavering commitment, abuse, and romantic apathy all play a role in their respective stories. Emmy has a huge secret to announce to her family, Jo struggles to navigate the waters of intercultural relationships and trauma, and Willa fights to let go of her first love as she crashes against issues of consent. So this book is very, very special to me because we love some POC representation. We love to see it, and I really can't wait to read this book. Also, the cover is absolutely gorgeous, and I'm pretty sure you can only purchase this on Amazon at the moment. I'm not quite too sure, but I will leave the link for this book down below in the description, also where you can find it. As we know, I'm not usually into contemporary books. I do have some and I have read some, but I'm more a fantasy person. However, I am always down to read some books with POC representation. It's really, really important to me, and so I am super excited that I got this one sent to me. So thank you so much, Karsyn, for sending me this book, and I'm super excited to read it. The next book I got in a book box subscription. I used to be a rep for this book box called the Quotes and Curses book box. They're an Australian owned book box, but my rep term of the 3 months ended, so this is the last book that I got in the last box that I received from them, and it is A Pack of Storm and Stars by Olivia Waldenstein. This is actually book 4 in the Boulder Wolves series, so I can't exactly tell you what it's about. I also don't know what the other books are called, but it came with a signed book plate, so that's fun. And also, one thing I really love about this book is that when you take off the cover, like the actual hardcover has like pictures on it, like fan art, which is really cool. The Quotes and Curses book box is really great because they support indie authors and small businesses. So this is an indie book, obviously, and also the Quotes and Curses book box is Australian, and I'm also Australian. So if you're looking for a book box, I do recommend Quotes and Curses. They're really, really great. This is the art on the inside of the book. It's super pretty. Even though I have no idea who they are because this is book 4, and I don't really want to read the back because then I'll spoil it for myself. Hopefully I can get my hands on the first 3 books, and if I like them, I'll definitely go and read this one. But for now, it's just going to have to sit on my shelf and wait. So I'm kind of making this video a little bit differently because these books that I received, I am also reading this month, so I also got them and I'm reading them this month. So I'm just going to talk about them at the same time, if that makes any sense. So we're going to start with the Fae Folk Book Club Book of the Month, which is We Hunt the Flame by Hafsa Faisal. I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong, but this is the book club book of the month. If you don't know, I run a book club called the Fae Folk Book Club. All the links will be down below if you want to check it out. We read fantasy novels because we're all fantasy obsessed, and this is the book that we chose for August. So I just started reading it today, so I'm slowly getting out of my reading slump. I'm on page 32. And the little quotation on the page says, Zafira is my queen, #girlboss. So I'm liking the book, if you couldn't tell. I'm getting some themes of feminism in here, and I'm very excited because this is also a book representing POC people, because it's set in ancient Arabia, well, a world inspired by ancient Arabia, and I'm super excited to keep reading. I was very excited when my book club chose this book for the month of August because I've wanted to read this for the longest time. Even though it is a heavy fantasy book, it has a lot of heavy like themes and like world building, which my brain is like slowly getting back into after being in a reading slump for so long. So the back of the book says, people lived because she killed, people died because he lived. So basically we have 2 main characters, Saphira, who is a hunter disguising herself as a man because in this world women are just meant to be wives and look pretty and they can't do anything a man can do apparently. And then the second character is a prince named Nazar, who is basically his father, who is the Sultan's like dirty worker, like he does all the killing for his father, who like whoever tries to defy him. I feel like I'm not making any sense right now, but they're both on a journey. I feel like I'm saying their names really, really wrong. I wish all books had like some kind of pronunciation guide so that I wouldn't feel so bad for butchering the names. But I'm just gonna say the prince. Okay, the prince, he is on a quest to kill the huntress, which is Zafira, and then she's on a quest to like bring magic back to the world. And then the end of the blurb says, set in a richly detailed world inspired by ancient Arabia, We Hunt the Flame is a gripping debut of discovery, conquering fear, and taking identity into your own hands. So, we love it. I'm currently hooked because of like the feminist moment where Saphira is like, women are told to do this, but I want to do this. Like, I'm hunting to bring my people food. Why is that so wrong? You know, love her for that. Super excited to continue reading it. And I'll keep you updated. This next book I'm also currently reading, so I'm reading 2 books at the same time, and it is called How to Do the Work by Dr. Nicole Lepera. Recognize your patterns, heal from your past, and create yourself. So this book is like a psychology book for like therapy, I guess. It's something that I'm doing in my personal life to be more mentally healthy and stable, and so far I'm actually really enjoying this book. But yeah, this book is basically just about how to do the work in your life and heal from your past and create your future self. Basically, very self-explanatory. I'm currently on page 40, and I've been doing a lot of annotating, a lot of page marking, and I'm actually really liking it so far. So hopefully I can continue reading this and I don't DNF it like I do with all the other books I have been for like the past 3 months. These next 2 books I'm super excited to read because they're both sapphic books. If you don't know, I made a sapphic women loving women books on my TBR video. I'll leave that up in the iCard as well. The first sapphic book that came in July was Sweet and Bitter Magic by Adrian Tooley. This book I'm super excited to read because not only is it kind of like the same type of novel that I would usually read, but it also incorporates a sapphic relationship, which I'm, again, really excited to read about. This book is also witchy, and I love witches and witchy things, so it was definitely right up my alley, and also the cover is gorgeous. We love some lovely women. I don't know if this is enemies to lovers. I think I saw someone saying it was enemies to lovers, but I hope it is because I love that trope, and I would really love to see sapphic enemies to lovers. If you have any recommendations for sapphic enemies to lovers novels, let me know down below in the comments because I really want to read a book like that. But anyways, back to Sweet and Bitter Magic. So we have a witch, Tamsin, who is a powerful witch, and she's exiled because she commits a magical sin. And then we have Ren, who is a source of magic, but she is a caretaker of her father, and she's been in hiding ever since she found her magic. Because when people like Ren find out they have magic, they have to go train with the witches, but she couldn't because she had to look after her sickly father, so she's been in hiding. So when a magical plague strikes their queendom, they have to make a deal so that they can, you know, get what they want. And then at the end of the blurb it says, of course love bargains are a tricky thing, and these two have a long perilous journey ahead of them, that is if they don't kill each other first. So definitely getting enemies to lovers, so I hope that this is a really good enemies to lovers novel. I'm super excited to read this book, and I hope that it lives up to its expectations. The last book I'm going to be talking about in this video is another one that I'm super excited for. It is also sapphic, as I said before, and it is The Henna Wars by Adiba Jarjera. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong as well. I especially love this book because they are sapphic women of colour, and if you do not know, I am a sapphic woman of colour, and I love to see myself represented in novels like this, which is why I'm really excited to read it, because I don't often see myself in the novels that I read, and that's why I'm trying to diversify my TBR and all the books on my shelves, because I want to see more people like me. So a little part on the back of the book says, I want to think this is just something girls do, that it means nothing, but I'm 100% sure the way she looks at me is not the way friends look at each other. Which is just super cute. This book is a contemporary novel, which, like I said before, I don't usually read contemporary novels, but I'm very excited for this book. I really want to start reading it now, but I'm already reading 2 books, so I don't want to overwhelm myself. But I'm especially excited for this novel because obviously the gays and the people of colour. So basically we have 2 girls in high school. They both have to make businesses for like a class, and they both make rival henna businesses, except one of them is appropriating the other's culture. Our main character is a lesbian, and her family tells her that she can basically be anybody she wants to be, except she can't be a lesbian. When they get tangled, obviously their relationship progresses, and it's just really cute, and I can't wait to read it. So basically it's kind of like a cute little coming of age kind of rom-com contemporary novel. I'm sorry if this video felt a little bit rushed. The lighting is just not working with me since it's like the middle of winter. Soon spring will come and summer, and the lighting will be better, but for now we just gotta make do. I feel like I say this in every video, but it just really irritates me. But yeah, those are all the books that I bought in July, and also books that I am reading in August. No books I read in July, unfortunately, but it's okay because I'm finally reading again, and I'm very excited. These are the current books that I'm reading. You can follow me on Goodreads if you want to see some updates. I'm trying to update it more often, but the links are all down in the description if you want to check out my social medias, or the Second Sale website, or buy Carson's book. Everything is down below in the description for you. And yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in my next video, friends. Bye!